Everybody, and welcome back. So I like to keep the Bible with me, especially the child's Bible, because it's very much stronger. God loves children more than adults for some reason. So it's very, very important for people to have the children's school edition Bible in your house, not just the Bible. It's for protection, right? And you're all seeing it in hotels. Why is there a Bible in every hotel? It's protection. Don't you all get like a bit worried when I see people and you don't want to steal things from hotels? Why is that? Why do you feel like you can't take things from hotels? Because there's a Bible in the room. Okay, I've been put in situations and people have been so blasphemy on my name, they've lied, and I've brought in a Bible into the rooms. Any room you go into and you bring a Bible and you watch everyone shut up. They don't speak blasphemy because you have a Bible. That's actually very strong, that this Bible has this power from a book. Does Harry Potter have the same powers from that book? Or are you reading the fantasy? This isn't fantasy, the Bible. This is true facts. This is happening today. What happened thousands of years ago is still happening today. But you want to call Bible bashers like crazy. But no, it's happening today. So how are they crazy when things thousands of years ago is happening today? Right? One of the things in the Bible is about not stealing, cheating, lying. Okay, and I try to just stick to the main one so everyone kind of understands everything, and I try to stick to the same stories because everyone only understands certain stories in the Bible. But I actually had a vision of once, like I was in my mum's caravan, I'd been gang stalked, I'd left there, I had no money. I remember like moving from a flat to a caravan, you have to basically get everything new, even like I had thousands of pounds worth of books and I put them in the caravan, and over the winter they all went moldy. It was so sad to see that many books that I had paid for just get moldy and I had to chuck away. I was just constantly like repaying, getting back. I remember my ex once, because I only had £10 left in my account, and this happened to me multiple times throughout the years. But there was this one specific time, and I remember I didn't have any money, and I had like £10 left. So I like bought my food, got the gas bottles, we like got everything we needed, but I had £10 left to spare for myself. And he asked me to come down to his house, and he said he'd been on another crack binge and he'd spent all his foster mum's money. Took all the money out of the account. He had no money for food. So I had to go down and buy his mum some food. And I remember she didn't even eat that much. Like it was not even £5 of food. And it lasted her a week, which I was incredibly, at the end when I thought, whoa, like you could take £20,000 from a bank, but that woman only lived off £5 a week for her food. So that didn't make sense how £20,000 went in 1 year when someone's spending only £5 a week on their food. Anyway, he asked me to get in this KFC. I'll always remember it was my last couple of pounds. And I remember thinking like, I might need this for myself. This is something you have extra. You've had the same amount as him. He's actually had more because he's taking off of you, but you have the same amount, and you also have to look after someone when he's not looking after that person. And I bought him the KFC, and I bought his mum her food. You know, never forget that, because there was times when I had no food and I had to go to the food bank. There was times I couldn't afford like a birthday cake, and I had the lady from the food bank make the birthday cake for me. That person had so much money and they could have helped us, and they decided not to, just because they wanted us to be in the state that they were once in. They forgot that when they were in that state of low income, someone helped them, and that was me. I was always the one that helped them. And when it came to me needing the help, this person was so jealous of me, they wanted me to stay in that low abundance. And I think that's the most cruciating part. When you read through the Bible, you'll see so many scriptures, and look deeper into things, because people, they want to destiny swap with you, right? But they want to take your abundance so they get their wealth. And then once they've got a certain amount of wealth, they'll push you down. So you have nothing because you gave to them, and then they push you down and they go upwards. So they have double for their troubles, double for your troubles. Be careful who you help when you're at rock bottom. Be careful who you help when they are at rock bottom, because you will see people at rock bottom and you will help them through really terrible times when they have no friends, no family, no one to support them. And you help them, and watch how they repay you, because it's a very big shocker. And I think if any of you have gone through what I've gone through personally, when someone takes what you have, you'll go to the faith in the Bible, because it's the only thing you trust. It's the only thing you believe in. It's the only thing that you think is true. And that's really sad that human beings in this world can steal so much money, have no authentic love for you, any honesty, any compassion, any loyalty. And the only loyalty that we have in the end is this Bible. How many people have actually turned to the Bible after so many sins have been done against us, when we have been only good-hearted, kind, giving people? I've only give to people. And when I stop wanting to give, wow, the stories that come out of their mouths. Where's the money back?